All right, everybody. Hope everybody's having a lovely evening, Tuesday night. My name is Ben. This is a new channel to both YouTube and Twitch called Brent and Ben Play Games. Brent is my 6-year-old boy, and I am his dad. So we started up this little channel just trying to have some fun, explore some of the games that we enjoy playing together. And yeah, we just literally started this over the weekend, over the Memorial Day weekend, and he's been quite honestly on me for months to start some sort of a channel with for he and I. He of course spends a lot of time on YouTube Kids and watches a lot of other kids and parents doing cool YouTube videos and stuff. And uh, for me, I also have a hockey podcast that's growing, and I'm a broadcaster for a minor league professional hockey team here in Maine. And so he's seen Dad do all these other things. He's watching these videos, like, Dad, I want to be part of this. I want to be on there with you. And so finally, I broke, and we are jumping in and doing a shared YouTube channel, and I'm just starting the Twitch here tonight. Twitch will most likely just be more just videos with me, um, but we're going to do a lot together as time goes on. He's not with me every night. We have shared custody with my co-parent, so a lot of nights where it's just me, and a lot of nights where he's here too. So tonight, I am jumping into a game that I have spent a lot of time in over the years, a game that for many of you will be very familiar, Stardew Valley. Been out for a long time. One of the most unassuming, brilliant, uh, relaxing, just fun games. Like, I'm trying to find words to describe this game. I've spent probably over 500 hours, and that might be a low number. It might be more like 700 or 800 hours in this game over the years. And I know that there's a lot of people who probably spent a lot more time in this game than I have, but one of my favorites, absolutely one of my favorites. Just the developer just brilliant. I know there's the was the Haunted Chocolatier game that he's been working on. I don't know the update on that. It's been a little while since I've heard much, but Stardew Valley just absolutely tremendous. It's probably been close to a year since I touched it, and I know there's still updates that come out. So we're gonna start a new world tonight, and just go for it and play through. And hope you guys will enjoy the journey here, and hopefully be a nice little relaxing walk through the farm. So we've already had the initial bus ride in, and the introduction, and we are spending our first night at the house. So we're gonna come out of here, and we're gonna get up out of bed, get our gift. Oh, we got parsnip seeds. Look at that, 15. So Mayor Lou is saying, hey, we got your little starter kit. And this is obviously the very beginning. I have worlds here that are years in, very well advanced. So it's a little challenging actually to start all the way over. It's like, why don't I have this? Why don't I have that? Well, because we're doing it this way for tonight. So we gotta clear out some space. We gotta figure out where we want to lay down a little bit of a garden, because that's kind of how you have to start this out. And I can do it stream with some of my other worlds where I'm far well advanced over this. But I thought, you know what, for a night tonight to introduce myself and introduce me and my kiddo and this channel. This is my first time on Twitch. I have been a viewer on Twitch over the years. A number of video game people I have followed and watched over the years, but first time actually joining Twitch and starting our own little thing here. So this is a new territory for us, but yeah, excited for, and again, something I'm excited to share with kiddo. And yeah, I know he's 6, so there is that. This is the internet. It's horrible and evil place sometimes, and being such a little guy, I'm definitely in protective dad mode, which is why I fought this for a long time. But yeah, as we get in back to weekend times, he will be back with me. I have him typically 3 nights a week, Thursday to Sunday, and so obviously tonight being Tuesday, he is back home with mom. We're gonna clear out some of this, and a happy birthday to my buddy Dan. We just had a big celebration down on the lake. My buddy Dan tonight, and we're just getting home from that. One of my dear friends, so I clearly know he's not watching this, but happy birthday, Dan. Put that out into the cosmos. So we are. I'm clearing this out. I am from southern Maine. Me and my kiddo live here in just north of Portland, Maine. Portland being we say city, it's the largest city in the state of Maine. Maine is actually as many people know, a small state in terms of population. Not a lot of big cities. Portland being the one big metropolitan we really have, and we're probably 15, 20 minutes from downtown, but still kind of have a little bit of a country vibe and feel where we are at, just a little bit north of the city. So, for context, we're probably 2.5 hours north of Boston. So, anybody who knows Boston, that gives you a good context for kind of where we're at. Yeah, born and raised here in Maine. I've got out. I travel a little bit. I lived and worked in other areas down in North Carolina, Tennessee, Georgia, New Jersey for a small stint. Actually, my full-time job company is based in New Jersey, so still go back and forth a little bit there. But overall, where we're at. So it's 11:20 a.m. We're clearing out a little area here. Trying to clear this out a little bit. So much of this work that once you play the game for a bit, it's like, why would I do all this work just to clear things out? But at the beginning, you have to do it. Gotta pickaxe your way through stuff. I'll take this tree down too. Of course, those stumps I can't take down yet. I gotta long-term upgrade my axe. There we go. All right, so we're gonna get our hoe out, and we're gonna get these parsnip seeds down, and yeah, let's put it right here for now. 1, 2, 3. It's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 15 seeds. So here's what we gotta do. We're gonna put them down. All we have for right now. Of course, the whole idea here is we already have water, so we're gonna water these. You gotta make some dollary dues, right? You gotta make some money. And I'm feeling sluggish. Oh yeah, I am feeling sluggish, aren't I? Yeah, I overexerted myself. I'm not used to that. Well, I don't want to die on day 1. I forgot how much energy I was using. Do I go to bed or do I try to water the rest? Oh no. Oh no. This is bad. How did I just do that on day 1? I swear I've played a lot of time on this game and I just forgot. Yeah, so I dropped out the clinic last night. I passed out from exhaustion. Build 50. Oh no, I can build 50. Geez. Well, fine. Really, just got back from fishing trip. You should come down to the beach sometime. Yeah, I will when I'm not exhausted from my farming. And you can see already a couple of my things are dead because I was not able to water them. And that's what happens when you screw up like I did. It's just funny how, you can play, um, you know, for as much as I have, and then you start a new world and you forget you don't have the same kind of energy. I'm like already, like my energy bar. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna water the few that we have. And the idea is you start to make money as you go in the game. I mean, I can't imagine there's not a lot of people who haven't played this game. If you're looking for like a relaxing farming simulator type, this is just brilliant. I mean, absolutely brilliant game. All right, those are watered. Yeah, let's go to town. Let's go to the village. Let's go take a sip here. I do apologize. I have the Vegas Colorado hockey game on behind me. I'm a big hockey fan. I do have another podcast channel called The Main Hockey Report, where I cover NHL hockey and all sorts of Maine hockey, including our minor league hockey team here, the Maine Mariners, a team I also am a color commentator for home games. Of course, our season's over. That's another one of my passions. So you'll see here, if you've never been, we got never been to town here. We got the hospital here. We got the general store. I have $450 dues. Oh, and then off till 9 o'clock. It's 8:30. Got various houses. There's some characters we're gonna be. You got the saloon. All these houses, a little bit of a cemetery. Come down here to we'll come down to the beach. We'll go back to the store here in a moment. Oh, here we go. We're gonna go meet Willie the seaman here, the fisherman. There he is. Ahoy there, son. Oh, there's a newcomer in town. Good to finally meet you. Yeah, I've only been here for a day, but okay. You've been out on the water. It's a big haul. I saw a lot of good fish. I bet you did. Finally said enough to buy me a new rod. Good for you. You do get a fishing rod. Fishing's a lot of fun on the game once you figure out the mechanic. It's pretty simple. It's really quite fun and relaxing. Good way to this obviously has a number of achievements in the game where you want to try to catch all the different types of fish, and yeah, it can be a lot of fun. And this is an area here in the ocean that can be a lot of fun. And down the road in the game, there's another element of this whole ocean area and Willie's shop that becomes pretty prominent, and got to kind of pay attention to it. There we go. All right. That is, you can see the big wharf area. And oftentimes you can find cool things like right here. You're going to find all these. What can it? Oh, my inventory's full. Haha, that's right, because I don't have the big inventory right now, so I had to throw some things away. What am I gonna throw? I gotta throw away the. I'm gonna throw some things away because you can see here our inventory. We have 12, only 12 spots. I eventually get to 36. I'm not there, obviously, because I'm, again, remembering that I'm just starting the game over, completely forgetting. There's a lot of things that, don't have room for. So things like grass, fiber, for now, you can throw that away. Clay, I'm going to throw that away. Sap, all things you might need for other areas, but want to create some room. And these are shells, and there's a way you can make some money off this stuff. So we're gonna pick this up here. Get our hoe out. We're gonna see what comes of that. Looks like we got a conch shell, or yep. And you can see here the bridge is out. So down the road, we will figure that out. There's an opportunity to help the town rebuild the bridge. All right. All right. We're going to come back here to... And I'm doing this tonight just to kind of show the very beginning of the game. I can certainly do a stream where we're very well advanced into the game, as I have numerous of. So we got the Pierre's shop. Don't forget to check out my daily wallpaper and floating selections. They have all kinds of things. And the idea is you want to buy a few things, grow some things. Personally, I like the cauliflower and the potatoes. Those tend to produce some good returns. And given the money you have or don't have right now, you got to be very careful. So I think for us right now, oh, see, of course, I don't have any room. You can see my inventory is full. So what we have to do, this is another element of the game that I have failed in showing everybody. Because I died on the first day. I was too busy, taking out all my weeds and stuff. There's a bus stop, and this is our way back to the farm. It's really nice when you get a horse. So here's this is where you put things in the bin for sale. So we're going to do this. I'm going to put that in there. We're going to put that in there. I'll hang on to the wood and these things because there's some things we can do. That opens up 3 spots in our inventory. And we're going to go buy some stuff. And grow some stuff and make some money. There's Haley. Oh, you're the new farmer boy, aren't you? Oh, she's Haley. Okay, hi, Haley. Well, thanks for, not liking my clothes, but okay, Haley. Goodbye. She's a little bit of a princess. All right. So you can see there is a bag here for sale. You need $2,000. That gives you another 12 slots on your inventory. We don't have that money right now. We are building up to that. So we're going to come over here. I'm going to buy some potatoes. I just think we're just going to buy as many as we can. They do produce a pretty good return. Now we have no dollar dues. So what we'll do tomorrow is we'll go around the rest of the town and show you guys the rest of the map. We're going to get these into the ground. I think we have some mixed seeds as well we can grow. We're not fully out of gas yet. Mix seeds in. And we do have to all right. All right. Now we're gonna water. Water, we come over here to the little stream. Fill that back up. All right. So we're kind of out of energy. We're very close to the end, and so we are going to probably call it. I'm gonna call it here. Just looking at a couple of comments. Sorry about that. All right. Looking back at the hockey game. Yeah, so it's because we're kind of low on energy. Thought we're just gonna go to bed for the night and reset for the morning. And we have the TV, we have the weather report, fortune teller. Weather report basically tells you if it's gonna rain. Now, early in the game, rain is great. It means you don't have to water your garden. It's gonna rain all day tomorrow. Perfect. So tomorrow, we're free. We don't have to water our garden. Of course, you get to a point in the game where you get sprinkler systems and things like that, where you're not having to spend all that time watering and doing all the labor, which is pretty cool. Ooh, level 1 foraging. We add +1 axe proficiency trees, sometimes drop seeds, new crafting recipe, wild seeds, new crafting recipe field snacks, which are big, especially at the beginning of the game. Field snacks are brilliant, help you get some energy. I'm making some of those. We do get a little dollar dues from the fishing. You can see some of the things we put in our bin. We have $290 even before we get our vegetables out. You can hear the rain. It's dark out. Look at that. Appears because you survive. It's kind of affordable. Yeah, we know it's there, Pierre. Thank you. So we can look at the rest of the property here. We have a little bit of time now. This whole property, and it's a lot of damage. So we have a cave in here, which eventually we have the ability to grow things in here. I come over here. Oh, we got a geo. Oh, yep. Okay, good. We have this kind of temple thing, which we will explore later in the game. You see quite the property. Some of these things we cannot hit yet because not strong enough. Areas where we can get there. We have this entrance down here. So this goes down south to another big farm. We're gonna come in here. Nope, she doesn't open until 9. I mean, one of my favorite characters, the character here that I've married a couple times in the game. I'm a sucker for redheads, and we got a little redhead right there. So, chance to become friendly with people and get married down the road. So there's a little lake over here. There's some things that happen over in this area of the map as time goes on. And I'm going to see, can we get over here? No, we can't get over here yet. There's a secret garden or secret forest. Of course, our axe isn't strong enough to break this. We gotta work on that. You can see there's a little tower here. Somebody lives there. Somebody will meet down the road. So that's something we'll get to. See, our energy bar is already like so low. It's annoying early in the game when you, especially when you're used to having a lot of energy. All right. Trying to remind myself I'm not 500 hours in. I am an hour in. Percent little cottage. Remember used to complain about the rickety old bed, but I think the guy actually lived that house. Yeah, he probably did. He probably did. All right. So this is Mayor Lewis's house, who we just talked to. Come across the bridge, and there's a couple of things over here. This is the library. Got a character here we can talk to. Penny. Oh, hello. I'm Penny. I'm going to go inside. Just want a quiet moment. Okay. So there's definitely an opportunity to do some mining and caving, and you will definitely be finding some artifacts. And as you find them, you'll want to bring them here to the library. Help Gunther recreate his museum. Cool little spot. And then blacksmith shop is right here. This guy becomes really important to help you upgrade your equipment. The shop. Really don't have a ton of money. We can buy some ore, but you get all of this stuff as you mine in the caves as we go. But there's all sorts of chances to upgrade your weapons and your tools. So he becomes very important. And up here is a shop, another store. So we just were at Pierre's grocery store. This is the kind of more corporate JoJo Mart shop, which you can buy things. But typically they are a little bit more expensive here than they are at Pierre's. And the whole idea is, do you want to shop local or do you want to shop the big corporate, big box store? So it's all kinds of that. And you have choices you can make down the road. Do you support these guys? Do you support Pierre's? Yeah, I won't spoil it if you haven't played it before, but there's some characters here you can talk to. Pam. Pam is the resident, well, how do I say? She's had better times of life. Shane's hard at work. He doesn't seem interested. Shane doesn't want to talk to me now. Pam has her issues, struggling with adulthood. It's very funny. Some of the stories play out as you go. I'm going to come up here. This might actually be... Is this new? I don't think that was here when I last played. So the thing is, they continue to update this game. Even though it's been out for quite a while, they continue to do updates. I don't know if that was there. And is there. I can't do much though with it. All right. Well, there might be something new there to play with. Unless I'm forgetting, I don't remember that little element. You have a bridge here, so we can cross over and go up there. Go over here and come down. See, our inventory is full. So we're just above Pierre's shop. So if we come back, so that's Pierre's shop and the hospital. And now we're going to come up here. We do have this town center. Oh, you know what? I do have a geode. Can I go back? Hold on. You know what? I should have done this. He might close before I can get there. I have a geode. I can get our blacksmith to forge or to open up. If I can get there in time. I might close now before I can get there. No, it's 4 o'clock. He might be closed. Ah, yes. So geodes and things like this, you can have blacksmith break, and you get treats and different things. Not think of that at the time when I was there. I'm sorry, I got a little distracted. So distracting. Just I forget. You've played it this much and you try to come back and start over. It's so what we have up here is the old Pelican Town Hall. It's locked. Building's in disrepair. There's a story to be told there as you go. We're going to come up here. This is Robin's house with her family. She is a builder. She helps you build buildings on your property as you go. Have to have money, though, for that and resources. Oh. Well, this guy is new. Interesting. This guy is new. There's always was a little bit of a thing there to block that at first, but this guy was never there. This tells you how long I haven't played. It's been a little while, so all right. Maybe this guy's going to do some of the work for us. Once those are cleared out, it opens up the caves where we can go and do some mining. There's another shop over here, which we'll talk about later. And I'm going to come up here. There's this gentleman who lives in a tent, Linus. How do we call it? Homeless. And there's no path here yet. There will eventually be a path to go up there. Not open up to us yet. And these things, all these items we can pick up if we have room. I can't pick these up yet, which is unfortunate. Part of it I haven't cleared out my inventory, which is on me. My fault. And now we're back here to our property. So, and a lot of these resources, wood and stone and grass, things like these are all building materials that you're going to want to save to help build up for building projects and things of that nature. I don't have, but it's really stored anything yet. So we're just going to go to bed. All right. Not a lot of dollar dues, 56. So it's a little bit of a build to get your character up and going, but that's part of the fun of the game. Oh man. You can see your garden is growing, but now you have to water. You have to water. And part of me thought about just playing this from my old game that was well matured, let's say, but thought, you know what, it's been a long time since I played. Let's just start from the beginning. Give myself a chance to reconnect with it. And for anybody who hasn't played it, to get a sense of how it is at the beginning. It's, again, takes a little while. So you see this dog bowl up here. I don't have my dog yet, but eventually you get opportunity to get a dog or a cat. And then you do eventually get a horse. And the horse is awesome because that helps you get places faster, which is absolutely excellent. So we're going to try fishing right now because that's a good way to make some money. We have a fishing pole. It's springtime. We have not much else to do right now. We're waiting for our garden to grow. We don't have a lot of money we can go out and buy more things, which we will do. Let's go catch some fish. See, Willie's out there fishing. So here we go. And forgive me if I forget the mechanic on the fishing. It's been a minute. Hoping the muscle memory will kick in. So you got to keep the fish in the green bar until, oh. And as you get better, your green bar gets bigger. There we go. We got a herring, 8-inch. Okay, first catch. Congratulations. Very good. So it's challenging at the beginning because your green bar is small. And that does grow as time goes on, of course. So, again, something you have to just build to. Now, we only have one spot left. If we catch something other than a herring, that'll be our last spot. We can take this geo to the blacksmith here now, too. Oops, I missed it. The fishing's kind of a fun little mechanic. Very relaxing kind of a thing to do. All right. So if we caught more sardines and herring, we can add them to our spots there. But I think now we should probably, I want to show you that. Let's go and get this geode out of the way. We have to get to a point where we can get some storage for our stuff. Blacksmith is up here. Hello. Hello. Let's choose. Table. And you do get some iron ore. Or copper ore. There you go. Very good. It does cost you money to do that, but it's all good. So we do have a little bit of money. We should go and buy more vegetables, because at this point you just have to reinvest your money into vegetables. We haven't met a lot of townspeople yet. Here's we met her already. Yeah, Penny. She's a little bit of a bookworm. She's a teacher, teaches some of the kiddos. She looks very sad though right there. It's too bad. She seems kind of sad. I haven't been to the saloon yet. We'll definitely go check that out. Don't have to tell me twice. Oh, the saloon? Cool. All right. You know what? We've got $321 dues. Oh man, things get expensive. There's some parsnips growing. Those only take 4 days. Just takes 6. That takes 12 days. That's pretty expensive. But the payoff is pretty good. The bean stars keep growing, so those are kind of cool. So we should probably get a couple of those. And of course, we don't have any room for anything. So we'll just kill that maple seed because whatever. It's a maple seed. We'll get thousands of those. Let's get some bean stars. All right. So we have 5 bean starters now. And those will continue to grow. You continue to pick those. That's a gift that keeps on giving through the season. Of course, once the season's over, they're over. So we'll go create some more room. I think I've underestimated how hard it is to start over after so long of having such a mature world that I built in this game over the years. But like I said, it's been a long time since I played, and it was a good time to just restart and put it out there. So I got those out there. That's cool. Oops, nope. I didn't quite honestly, this tree is in the way. Let's see, we can't pick things up because our inventory is full. So I'm going to do that. Put that out. All right, get the pine cones, get that. So this is where we're going to build a chest. So you do have some things you can build. Fencing, wood fence, walkways with past signs. But chests are really what we need at the beginning. We have a little bit of wood. We can build 2 of these. And this is where we can put these someplace appropriately set. And now we can store things. Wood. I like to put building materials all in one thing. But we don't have many items, so we're just going to put everything in this one for right now. And now you can see that opens up our inventory. So very cool. Very, very cool. Hold on. There we go. Sorry. Things watered. Still 2 p.m. We get about half our energy. We have no money. Everything's in the ground. Check on the hockey game. Still Vegas 1-0. Halfway through the hockey game. Vegas up 3-0 in that series too. Whee. Did not see that coming. I feel bad for my buddy Jake, who's a big Colorado fan. Now Jake has little ones. I'm sure they're not watching here tonight, but I feel bad for my buddy Jake, who's Colorado spitting the bit. Anyway, so it's 3 p.m. Let's go check out the saloon. I don't have enough money for a beer, but we're gonna go meet some people. Cool little spot. You got the bartender here, and you got all kinds of things. When you have actual money, you can buy. See all that? It's pretty cool. Pool table. Games. You can play different games. Nope, I did not. I died. Oh, no, that's the button I need to push. Oops, I died again. Clearly, I've not played this game very much. Yeah, there's silly little things you can do here on the game. No. Don't want to buy cola. And you can sit on the furniture. Oh, pretty cool. Can you play the pool table? I don't think you can. That would be cool. Good. I don't think you're going here before. That might be kind of neat too. There's little nuances to the game they add. Jukebox over there. And there's a new villager. Emily. All right, Emily. All right. Well, that sounds like an invitation. Okay. Thank you, Emily. I am Telemachus. Hi, Caroline. Oh, yes. Pierre's wife. Okay, great. Abigail, she's the pale one with the purple hair. Okay, purple hair girl. There's your daughter. Okay. Hi, Evelyn. Ah, Granny Evelyn. Very good. So some people go to the saloon. Some people just go home. There's more to the map. I mean, we'll pull the map up actually so you can see. So this is our farm up here. I call it Bluey Farm because I have a 6-year-old and Bluey is canon in our house. So it is what we watch a lot of. You can see there's this river, there's a forest down here, secret forest over here, train up here. I don't know what that's all about. We'll tackle that later. Mountains up here. It gives you an idea of Cinder Snap Forest. We come down here. We got a little time. Cool thing is once you start harvesting some of your crops, you start to make money, and then you reinvest in your garden. So you can scavenge like I am right here, picking up things. Now that I have some room in my inventory. So you can see here, oh, the bridge is out here too. Another bridge you have to figure out. Oh, litter. Somebody littered. Not good. Oh, yeah. House here. This becomes not a huge thing, but something down the road. We'll cross that bridge later. All right. I'm just gonna walk your way through these little island areas. I guess some spring onions, wild onions you can grab. No apologies. More litter. Look at all that litter. That's garbage. That's locked. Might be something we can tackle later. Maybe. Oh, interesting. The Master of the 5 ways to enter. So another plot we're gonna have to keep in mind as the game goes on, eh? Kind of little secret things that you have to kind of work your way up to. I remember when I first discovered this game, probably back in, oh man, probably like 2016 or something. I was not married, no kids. I was living in my little 1-bedroom apartment with my dog. I think I discovered it during like a Christmas break or something. I had like, a couple weeks off from work. Like it was brilliant. And I've literally played this game every day for like probably solid 6, 7 hours a day, if not more, maybe more. I can't even remember. I just like got engrossed in the game like I hadn't been engrossed in a game in a long time. It's just amazing that after all these years, the game is still, you know, so playable, and they've added to it, and just awesome. So we're just making our way back to our house. Because at a point in the game where the property is pretty beat up. Yes, yeah, I know. I hear you. And we're just trying to get back without exerting all of our energy. All right. Be curious to see what grows in our garden. Yes, let's go to sleep. Still want nothing Vegas. A little bit of money, not much, but that will get bigger as we go. All right. Friday. Oh, I forgot to put our stuff in the bin. Oh, see, that's a mistake. I meant to put stuff in the bin. We could have made some dollar dues. That was my mistake. Normally, every day you want to go to the bin, put your things in. Here's Clint. Oh, Clint. Oh, it's blacksmith. Good morning. You can get some rocks up with an Okay. Yes, I will. Okay. Thank you. Blueprints, we can make our own furnace. Definitely a big step. All right. Thank you, Clint. It's big. Oh, Jojo Martin. That's in the hard to remove. Oh. Jojo Martin, big corporate store. Causing some environmental damage. How do we feel about that? We do have parsnips, though. Did I just karate chop one? I hate it when I do that. You have the axe on, you hit it the wrong way. I think I karate chopped one. Boo. I don't want to do that. But good news is you put these over here. I'm just going to put all this stuff in here. The idea is you grow items and fruits and vegetables, and then you have a kitchen down the road, and you can make your own recipes, and you start making your own food. So you sell some things, you save some things, and you kind of go from there. So ideally, I would have put our foraged items in the bin last night. We would have had a little bit more money to spend today, but I failed miserably because I clearly no, come on. All right. Fill up our water jug. I'm going to water crops we have over here. Of course, this is just like a makeshift garden for right now. So we'll just kind of at the beginning. Oops, here we go. So those are all watered. All right. Maybe do more fishing today. Again, we don't have a lot of money to do much with, so we are thinking that's the bus. We'll get on the bus later. Takes us out to the desert. Oh, here we go. Oh, hi there. What an eyesore. I know. You can see Lewis is very frustrated. Shameful. It is shameful. Sounds like he's begging for help. Oh, JoJo Corporation has been hounding me to sell them the land so they can turn it into a warehouse. Hmm. Hmm. Interesting. It's a big corporation trying to put pressure on the mayor to sell the old town hall. Decisions for the mayor. Decisions maybe for you. That looks pretty beat up. What's that guy? A mysterious creature. That was not a rat. Well, we're clearly freaking out over it. Telemachus. He's clearly asking for help. So there might be some decisions to be made. Do we help the town? Do we get a membership at JoJo Mart? We know what happens if we get that membership at JoJo Mart. Lewis might just sell the property to JoJo Mart. The big corporate, big box wins. Do we want that? Do we care? I don't know. Everybody can make their own decisions on that. I'm collecting these daffodils because at this point in the game, they can make us a little bit of money. And I'm going to come up here to the river and do a little fishing, because why not? Let's grab that. Fish here up in the river, see what happens. Oh man, that was quick. Oh. Again, as you create your kitchen and your house expands, you can cook and have all sorts of like fish recipes as well. So some of these fish you want to sell maybe early on, but then you want to keep some too. You make some cool recipes with them. Oh, I got a chub. Right. Ah, green algae. Boo. Let's just eat it. Get it out of here. Get out of my inventory. Only have one more spot in my inventory, so I can kill the grass if I need to. As you get more proficient at fishing, it gets a lot easier. Triggering bar gets bigger. Well, I lost it. Not like me to lose a fish. And get that fish. You get back here. Get back here. Hmm. Oh, big old largemouth bass. There we go. All right. Got a carp. All right. Better cast out there. River jelly. I'm gonna have a room, so they can go into the homes as well. Try the day. So we're gonna meet Robin. We met Robin already. So you can shop. See, she's got all kinds of things to buy. She has upgrades. Besides your house, not a kitchen. Actually, $10,000 reduce and 450 pieces of wood. So yes, eventually we will. You can construct buildings. You can see all the different buildings. Eventually, you will have money to build all these things. You get the silo. You get your horse. All kinds of fun stuff. Go. This is her husband, so we're gonna go meet him. Hello, Demetrius, scientist. It's down here. Oh, this is Sebastian's room. We're not good enough friends to go meet him. And that's how this game goes. Yeah, we're not going to go into that bedroom. Like, clearly. Yeah, Mari's not there. Aggressive to try to go into their bedrooms. Not good. Oh, let's go in here. You know what? I've never actually tried. Can we interacted that. So. Oh, Mario has to see. I think that's new. I feel like that's new as well. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's not. That extra door. Yeah, it's been such a long time since I've really played this game. Hello. Well, yeah. Got a free farm out of it. All right. Yeah, I would pick this up if I had space, but I don't in my inventory. With something I can unload and come back if I really wanted to. I really want to spend a little bit more time on our property here coming up, clear more of it out. Okay, we're gonna do this, this. Actually, I think I am going to go back and grab that leak. A little dollar do right now helps here at the beginning. We'll come back down here. And here I start collecting wood and stone because that will eventually lead to ability to build different structures. A lot of this stuff we want to save. We'll sell the leak. And we are going to stress. We're going to actually go to. So you can see to build a make a field snack, you need acorn, maple seed, and pine cone. We don't have acorns yet, but we have maple seeds and pine cones, so we're getting close. We can definitely find we're missing. Once you build those, you can make some field snacks. And you just slowly work your property. I'm running out of energy right now, but I'm going to be a little bit careful. All right. Now we're just going to go to bed. We be tired. But you can see you're already up to 55 wood, 40 stone, some sap. You got your copper ore, some other doodads in there. So slowly building up your inventory. And we're finding our way into our first weekend on the farm. Look, see, there we go. Some farming because you got your parsnips from there. You got some foraging, some fishing. Now we got a little bit of money. We got over $1,100. There we go. We can reinvest that in some more and some more seeds. I like to just kind of water everything here. I can just shut off. There we go. So we're gonna go buy some more things, and then the ground will already be watered. Eventually, you can build a well that will allow you to have your ability to get fresh water easy. And we're gonna expand out this garden. Because we're gonna get some more crops up in here. Ooh, coal. Coal is good. Coal is something we will need. Coal is something we're gonna put right here. All right, so you get over $1,200 to spend. I don't have a score in the game. They're a commercial break. All good. Anybody who's watching this, I have a live stream going. I'm so new. I know nobody's really watching live stream, but if you're watching this on recording, leave any comments you want about just your experience with Stardew Valley, just your thoughts on the game, what it's meant to you over the years. I know for me, it was very therapeutic. I was in a stage of life where I was single before I met my wife, now ex-wife. That's a whole other story. But I was in a season of life where I was doing a lot of healing for myself and growing, and at the same time, marriage, divorce after a number of years, which was sad. Got a really wonderful boy out of it. Great kiddo, and quite honestly, good relationship with the co-parent. So that's all good. So this game did, a little bit play a role in just my ability to heal and, get myself back on my feet. And it was just, sometimes it's funny how the world works, right? It throws you odd ways of resting and finding therapy and healing. And to some degree, this game helped with that for me. We're gonna buy some cauliflower seeds. We're gonna get real. We got some money, so we're gonna buy some. About 8 of those. Let's take the rest and taters. Cauliflower and taters. If I'm not Irish, I don't know who is. I am very Irish. I am American, yes, but a lot of my heritage reigns from Ireland, which is very common for people from the mid coast part of Maine, which is where I'm from. A lot of Irish, a lot of German. Do like me some taters, that's for sure. Potatoes. Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. As Samwise Gamgee would tell us to do. You would not be wrong. All right. Might have to open up some more space. Get everything in. No, maybe not. We might be. No, look at that. We're perfect. Look at that. We're out of money, but we got a nice little full garden going here. So now I think we'll spend a little bit of time. Take down a few more trees, clear out some more space. Because we are going to need the wood. For sure. Trees do grow back. And you can plant trees again. And so you take them down, but there's a lot that grows back. It's a great way to get reharvesting that happens. So I'm not just the tree killer over here. I do like this cafe. You can really clear out some space with this. You can see my energy bar already so low. Only so much you can do here at the beginning. Gotta be careful. Don't want to die. Let's see, I do have seed. I'll put that in. I am a bit of a stickler. I like to have my gardens nice and evened out. There's nothing there. We're gonna water it. Make it nice and even. Symmetry. I like symmetry. Yes, a little bit of OCD. I get it. I accept it. I can own it. It's just fine. All right, I think I can make a field snack now. Yeah, so if I go, hold on. Yes. I can make 2 field snacks. Look at me go. You'll see now, I will eat a field snack. My health bar goes up a little bit. Another one. We don't really have much to do, but it does give me a little bit more life for the day. Makes my Saturday just a little bit nicer. I think that we're going to go do a little fishing. Oh, hold on. Have another mixed seed. No reason not to add it to the till. All right. All right. See, I did contemplate just turning my old game on where I'm, 5 or 6 years in with a pretty developed world and land. Chose not to do that tonight. Here's Jody. Hi, Jody. Well, I don't know. That's interesting. It is a long trip to the city. It is. By this character, Elliot. Okay. Meet you too, Elliot. I'll spend the rest of the day fishing. New ideas to sleep on? Well, I'm not ready to go to sleep yet. Hmm. Oh, all right, fine. Oh, I have a new achievement, fisherman. Caught enough things to earn the achievement. Very good. So yeah, this is again, first night on Twitch for me. We just have 2 or 3 videos up on our YouTube channel. We just started this weekend, like I said, with me and my little kiddo, Flounder, 12-inch Flounder. There we go. Yeah, just something like I said. He and I, we just find something new. He loves all the YouTube kid videos he sees with other kiddos playing games with dads and moms or whatever, and want to give it a shot. And so we're starting slow. Like I said, it's going to be some videos with he and I, some with just me, like tonight. I did play Blueprints a couple nights ago. Game I really love a lot. Nice puzzle game, very challenging with just great artwork, good storytelling. So that one's up on YouTube right now. I think you can get it through Twitch as well. I think I have it linked. Um, and there's going to be other games. I am going to try tomorrow night to get a game up that I've been playing a little bit called Martha is Dead. A game that I've had on my Steam account for a while. I haven't played it a lot. A little bit of a psychological kind of maybe borderline horror type game. Not a kiddo game for sure. Um, Tried to stream it last night. I was having issues with the volume, with the audio, not able to stream it. That was just on YouTube. So I am going to try it on Twitch tomorrow night, see if I can get it working. If not, that game, I will find another one. I've got plenty of games because we have we're still waiting for my capture card to come in so we can get the Nintendo Switch to work with PC. But the bulk of my gaming happens on Steam, like many of us. Okay, all sorts of townspeople. There's Marnie. Oh, she has a farm. We haven't met her yet. Marnie, she will sell you hay and things for. Clint's a little creepy, I guess. I don't know. Pam. There's Shane. I think we've met. Here's my girl, Leah. Hello, nice to meet you. I do tend to marry Leah in the games that I've played. Um, I know it's kind of childish. I am a sucker for redheads, and game has a few redheads, so it's I don't know, it's silly, but that's. I think I did have one game where I did marry. Oh, where is she? Right here. Why don't you talk to me? I think her name's Caroline. I can't remember now. But the blue haired girl. I think I married her in one game too. She won't talk to me. Maybe she's mad that I was talking to Leah. I'm sorry I was talking to Leah. I'm not married to anybody yet. You still have a chance. Oh, well. Must be a game glitch. I don't know. But yeah, anyway, like I said, we're just getting this thing started, and oh, that's new. Never seen a big possum. Looks like a possum. Never seen that. They're adding little. I love this. They just continue to add little nuanced things to the game. Again, I haven't played for probably over a year. with any consistency. I mean, I've played it a little bit here and there with my kiddo, but to actually sit down and play like I have, like this, it's been a long time. But yeah, if there are like other games that you would like to see me explore, me and my kiddo explore, certainly leave comments. You can find my email address here on the site, and of course, leave comments or whatever. So we do have +1 fishing rod proficiency. That's good. Working our way up there. See what kind of dollar dues we made. Not a lot. Not much we can do with that. Gonna let our garden come in and produce some crops. Another letter in the mailbox. Me sell hat. Okay, Pokey, come to old house, Pokey. Bring coins, hat house. Yes, he is the guy down on to the left hand below, down by the lake. The old dilapidated house. That is where he is. If you want to buy a fancy hat, you go down there. It's not really worth the walk right now to go all the way down there, but one thing we can do at some point. I'm gonna play through maybe another day or two, and I'm gonna call this video quits for tonight. I just want to get a new world started, show it off a little bit. I know this has been such a popular game. I know that so many have played it a lot. So it's not like a new game or anything by any stretch. But for me, starting this channel, figured, you know what, I'm going to start it with something that I love, something I know, and something that's familiar to a lot of people, and just get my 2 cents on it. One of the most brilliant games, I tell you. And you look at the graphics, very simple gameplay, very simple. But what's his name? Is it Concerned Ape? Is that the name of the developer? Now I'm forgetting. Should know that. But the developer here is just a single guy, and just brilliant what he's done here. I mean, it's something of beauty. It's the exact kind of game that so many of us wanted when we were just inundated with first-person shooters and violent games and fighting games and high-end developed games, where sometimes you just want a kind of a simplified, easy to play, relaxing farming simulator type of game like this. And it's why it's been so popular. I mean, I think the popularity and the success of the game proves what so many of us have been screaming for such a long time. And I'm just glad that he's continuing to move forward with the game, continuing to keep it updated, and obviously the Haunted Chocolatier, hopefully a game that comes out soon. Again, I probably should have looked up an update on that before I came on tonight. A game I'm really hoping we see soon. That'd be a whole lot of fun. Looks like it's going to be kind of a similar type of world, different story, a little bit more combat, different characters, things like that, but same graphic style, same type of world. Kind of be like a sister game here to Stardew Valley, which I'm all for. Like, count me in, man. Count me in. That's the type of game where it's like a week off from work, type of situation, and figure it out. So yeah. Showing you guys the fishing. I'm trying to think of other things I can show you before I call this a wraps for tonight. Until you really make some money. Oh, I forgot to sell my stuff again. I'm sorry, guys. Oh, see, I went to bed last night. I forgot to sell my fish. I did not look at my inventory. Look at me, man. Making all these rookie mistakes I'm making. This shows you that I have not played for a solid year, where I'm forgetting the most basic things about the game. Because every night you're supposed to empty your inventory, sell your product. And of course, it's easy when you have 36 slots. Of course, I only have 12, so forget. And when you make you get to a point in the game where like money is not an object, where you just make a lot of money every day. It's because of your crops and your whatever you're doing, and you don't really think about it. But this stage of the game, missing a day where you don't put your inventory in is kind of a big deal. And that was silly of me to forget to do that. Silly. Silly man. I really am. I just go take a look. Yeah, oh, 15 minutes to go in the third period. Vegas is still up on nothing. Man, oh man, I can't believe Colorado's going to bow out like that. Don't know how many hockey fans are out there. As I said earlier on, I'm a hockey nerd. I am a big Boston Bruins fan. We have their ECHL affiliate for the Bruins is right here in Portland, Maine. The Maine Mariners, team I follow very closely. I was lucky enough to be a color commentator for the team for home games this year in a volunteer role with their play-by-play guy, a guy I've gotten to know, and through the last couple of years, gotten to know the owner, gotten to know some of the players, and just a lovely organization, lovely people. And Penny's a little awkward. I think I married her in one of the games because, again, another redhead, right? Not hard. She's a little awkward, a little quiet, shy, perhaps. Those girls are just these little confidence boosts. So we're gonna finish up this day and probably call it a wrap. So maybe go do a little more fishing, see what else we can capture. Is there anything on the beach here that I can pick up? Sometimes there's beach. See, once you can get this bridge built, you have to get wood. You have to get a lot of wood. That becomes a task. And then the town's all excited when you do that because you rebuilt their bridge. Oh, Elliot's hanging out. All right, what's up, Elliot? Just throw your rod in there, man. Catch some fish. We'll catch a few fish, then we're gonna put them in the bin this time and call it a day. I think my bar has grown slightly. Come on. Gotcha. Hey, floundering flounder. Mine now. What are we talking smack to video game fish? Well, it is Tuesday, so, why not? I used this bar being so small. All right. Oh, jeez, that's quick. Yep. Oh. You can see I caught 2 sardines, but one has a star next to it. The ones with the stars, higher quality. So it does count as a different item, which can be a little bit painful when you only have 12 spots to start the game. First world problems. And we did get a treasure out of this one. Oh, got some bait. Okay. Cool. All right. I think that's it for that. I'm just trying to think if there's anything else I can show you guys, especially those who have never played or uh, curious about the game. New character here. Oh, there's Mario. Hi, Mario. I do have fun looking. It is good. All right. You can talk to me now. Emily. Hi, Telemachus. Not yet. Yeah, I'll maybe get some sheep. All right. Other characters we can talk to over here. Vincent. Hi there, mister. Okay. And this is the doctor, Harvey. Maybe. Or maybe trying to make us all sick, and then you can have us all be patients. No, don't do that. That's horrible. Horrible idea. Awful idea. All right. Well, we're getting close to the end of 4:30 p.m. on a Sunday. Beans yet. Got fishing here. Yeah, I'm gonna put a bait in there. Whatever. Sometimes you want to save your bait to have, you can get bait pretty readily available later in the game, so not a big deal. The money's probably more important. And let's just go chop down some more trees while we wait for the end of the day. Slowly cleaning up the property while trying to farm, while trying to make money. It's a little bit of a thing. Takes a little while to get things going, but take it all in stride. It's just a fun walking simulator, something you're growing and building. It's pretty fun little game. Yeah, we're getting close to our red bar, so put those in there. Let's find out. So, I mean, after a week, we have 173 wood, 41 stone. We haven't done a lot of clearing of the land yet. We've just done a little bit. We've done some fishing. We've done some farming. We've explored around a little bit. But yeah, that is Stardew Valley. If again you're not familiar, that is the type of game it is. It's a walking simulator, farming simulator type game. Super enjoyable, super cute, and we haven't even gotten into like the mining and some of there's a little bit of combat that comes into it later. Not a lot. I think the Haunted Chocolatier is gonna have more combat when that game comes out, but just an uber fun game. Just again, very unassuming type of game and one of my absolute favorites over the years. So happy to re-engage with it tonight and start a new world with you guys. My very first Twitch video and live stream. Of course, we're just getting this thing started. So if you're watching this on recording, thank you so much. Please come and join us. Again, my little guy, his name is Brent. He's about 6 years old. So he'll be joining me on certain podcasts and recordings and maybe some live streams on the road. I'm going to be very careful with how I introduce him to the internet because the internet, it can be as you know, a very interesting place, let's say. But anyways, guys, thank you so much. I hope everybody has a wonderful evening, and we will talk to you all again very soon. Have a good night.